Coming in at number 2 is Dustin Johnson. There was a time last Sunday where I really thought that DJ was charging up that leaderboard and was going to take the title at the Palmetto Championship at Congaree, where you are. But then he seems to have, it's a little bit of a common theme right now in that he will post a big number at the end of his round, and that's exactly what happened. He had that triple coming down the stretch on Sunday.
Yeah, Dustin Johnson, we had talked about him last week about we felt like he was going to pull out of it, sort of a lull that he's been in. He's been sort of holidaying a little bit and relaxing, taking some time off. And I saw enough out of him this week here at Palmetto, Diane, to be able to comfortably sit him at number 2. Drives it great. I mean, who drives it better than Dustin Johnson when he's playing well? The putter is always a little bit of a question with him, but he hits it so good that I think he's up for it. He won on the hardest test US Open at Oakmont when he won his US Open. It will be a very similar setup as that. So he's not going to be sort of overawed with the setup when they get out to California this week and they see how much rough it is, and they know. One of the things about being a player is when you walk off the first tee at the US Open and you know you mishit your drive in the rough, you're almost staring down the face of a bogey. And as these bogeys stack up, you realize you can't get back into the tournament. Mm-hmm. You can get out of a tournament so quick in the US Open. You can be 4 or 5 over after 9 holes and you never make it back to being in it.
And the thing with DJ, I mean, you summed it up there. He's one of the best drivers on tour, 6th for distance. Another stat we've really looked at this week is birdie or better from the rough, because we know that's going to be important. And he ranks 7th on the tour. So if he can just not shoot that big number when he's closing his round, then it could be a second US Open title for Dustin Johnson. And I did see a great fact that in 50% of the US Opens he's played in, he's finished in the top 10. So these big courses, they suit him.
Yeah, Dustin Johnson has that low heartbeat look about him where nothing seems to bother him, and that's so suited for this event. Not too hyped up about anything. But let's face it, the reason that he plays good in the US Open is he's steady. He hits fairways. He knows what to do. He knows how to play a US Open. He curves the ball one way, plays predominantly a fade, aims it down the left side of the fairway and curves it into the fairway to keep it in play. Mm-hmm. This is a 27-yard fairways this week with 8 inches of rough. So it's going to test everybody this week.